Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, honorable judges. We would like to introduce ourselves. We are from UPBJJ-UT Jayapura. I am Maria Lone Crowin as government team. And
My name is Muhammad Imadiana Fiarianto as opposition team.
the motion is, the House supports the amendment presidential terms. Amendment of presidential terms is something new. And certainly, many will disagree with various reasons. But the question is, why not to open to something new and want to stay with old situation which is not profitable and makes a country undeveloped? We, in our part, be fully aware that everything new does not escape from pros and cons of various parties. But we firmly believe and support the amendment of presidential terms. An expression that came from Abraham Lincoln, which is very popular in interpreting the concept of democracy, namely, from the people, by the people, and of the people, which departs from the understanding of the concept of people sovereignty, that in this era of democracy, people are in control to determine and decide everything. This House supports the amendment of presidential terms because it is a reflection of people's will. The amendment of the constitutional came from the public opinion involving wider community, academia, leaders, and all parties in society. The amendment of presidential term, of course, can happen after being studied and considered by all relevant parties. A process has been passed before and has a main goal of building a more advanced and prosperous country. The amendment to increase the presidential terms is certainly not impossible. This is because looking back at our history, in reality, the two terms of office of president are apparently not enough to complete strategic programs that have been prepared by the state, such as Program 4, Economic, Social, Education, and Infrastructure Development. The proof is that the former president's two terms have not solved the problem of poverty, food security, transportation, and infrastructure. Likewise, the two terms of presidents of now are predicted to have not finished completing the capital city of Indonesia project, the toll roads of Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and part of Java Island in Papua, and many other programs. We, in our part, we are convinced that with the amendment, the ongoing development of this country does not stop in the middle of the way. Let us make a reflection and ask ourselves as a good citizen, why don't we put our trust or give an opportunity to a high qualified leaders to lead this country, to make a better future, to make this country more prosperous? We believe and convinced that the Constitution is not a final thing. It is resultant, and it is possible to have amendment. The Constitution is not a holy Bible that cannot be changed. It means the Constitution always follow the movement or the development of the constitutional system in which the constitution of a state moves together with the state. Thank you.
According to Indonesian 1945 Constitution, Article 1, Paragraph 3, it's clear said that Indonesia is a state of law and also a democratic nation. Democracy, it's a system of government of the people, by the people, and for the people. In this case, the people has some freedoms and rights in various line of life, including political activity. regarding the source of amendment of the presidential terms, actually it's very contra with the meaning and the essence of the democracy. And it will restore the atmosphere of leadership without boundaries. Besides that, I want to know some reason why government want to do this amendment. I got your point and idea about this. First, the main reason of this amendment is very unclear and seem forced. And if it really happened, of course, it will open opportunity for the fourth, five, or maybe sixth period. Second, the meaning of democratic state will be lost due to the absence of the regeneration for those people who have better potential to lead this nation. Third, if we say that constitution can be changed, we have to know that the sovereignty was in the hand of the people. And how do you know if the majority of people in Indonesia will agree with this statement? I want you to give me some criteria or indicator to supporting your statement. Class, is there a guarantee if we do this amendment, it will bring a positive impact to our nation, or it's just a part of political interest of a certain group? That's why instead we are changing our constitution, better we are focused to improving our democratic index or democratic quality. Because based on the data on Economic Intelligence Unit or EIU in 2020, Indonesia demographic index got a significant decrease since 14 years. It showed that our demographic index was lower than a year after year. That's why if we continue insist on making this amendment, it will make our democracy become worse. So I will give you some solution for this case. First, the amendment can be done, but on that article, they were not in line in our democracy. Second, the government should focus more on our internal problems such as economic development and also human resource. Because we are now in a demographic dividend era that we have to maximize. And the last, the form of the state are final and irreversible, changing the shape of the constitution, making us back to the past, and we are not even progress. So we must know that the only thing that cannot be changed from our constitution is the shape of the constitution. Changing the amendment, same like we are making it make more trouble to our country, and it can change the shape of the nation indirectly. And there is still no guarantee about this. So, as a good citizen, we have to stick to our nation. Indonesia is a big country. We have many qualified individuals who have better potential and better solution to this nation. We must believe to the people in Indonesia so they will bring a positive impact and bring a better future to Indonesia. Thank you.